What's up, guys? So let's talk about hell. What is hell? What is hell? What is hell? You've heard through your whole life, hell is a place where people are that was made for the devil and his angels, and that you don't want to go there because it's a place where you're just burning in fire, and you're tortured for eternity. Well, it's not exactly like that. So when somebody dies that is not saved, they end up going to this place called hell. And they do, their spirit. This is just flesh. We have a spirit and a soul. And that spirit and soul goes into hell. And if you have not believed in Jesus Christ, and what hell actually is the absence of every good thing God ever created. It's the absence of any good thing that God created. So you're going to end up in a place where there is no good thing. And the reason why is because it's all about showing you your selfish self that was created, right? You were created in the image of God. You were selfish. You thought about yourself. You didn't think about others. You didn't care about anybody. You were your own God. And you said, you don't need no God. That's what you said in your heart. I don't need God. I don't need God to bless me. I don't need a God to help me. I don't need anybody. You got this. Well, when the day you open up your eyes, the very second you open up your eyes in hell, you will realize that God blessed you every second, every moment of your entire life, every tree that you saw, every blade of grass that you saw, that blue sky that you see, that those beautiful flowers, those birds chirping in your ears, those children that you had, those dogs and cats and animals that you got to see, the deer, and getting to go fishing and going golfing and getting to go swimming, and all of the just magnificent things that the ocean, the playground that God's created for his children on the beach. You'll realize that you are blessed every single day of your life. Those fruits and vegetables and meat and all of these things that we get to enjoy richly every single day, all it's going to be gone. All is going to be taken away from you when you end up in hell. When you end up in hell, your selfish self, where you put yourself there. You put yourself there. You made the choice to go there. You were the one that said, I don't need God. I don't need God. I don't need him. You put yourself there, and the minute you open your eyes there, you will lift up your eyes in a place where there is not one blessing, not a single blessing, and it will torture you. You will be there no less than 1,000 years. You will be there. You will beg for death. You will want to die, and you're going to get that opportunity. You're going to get that second death. You will get that opportunity, but you're going to open up your eyes there in a place with the absence of any good thing that God ever created. And for some of you, you were so bad, and you were so terrible, and you were so wicked, and you were so against God, like these crazy people that go out and they flip God off, or they worship the devil. They worship Satan, the one that is the father of lies, the one that is the cause of all evil things that have ever been. They worship him. That's their God. You will believe anything. You will believe anything that you're told, any lie that you're told, but you won't believe in the one that went and died for you, that offered you a free gift, said, I don't care how bad you are. I don't care how many sins you've committed. I'm going to die for you. I'm going to give you I'm going to make a way for you to live in paradise for eternity. I'm going to make you my bride. I'm going to make you royalty. I'm going to let you sit at my right hand. I'm going to divide up my inheritance and share it with you. and you've I don't need God. And you're going to open your eyes in hell in a place where it's the absence of any good thing God ever created. That's your destination. That's where you're going. You say, Tony, you're crazy. You're crazy. There is no God. There is no hell. Are you sure? Are you 100% sure? Because last time I checked, we people dwellers of the earth only have about less than 0.1% of the knowledge of the universe. And are you telling me that you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that God doesn't exist in that 99.999% of knowledge that none of us have? Have you ever missed a question on a test in school? You took a test, you missed a question, you didn't get 100. Has there ever been a day that you've missed, that you didn't know something, that you missed a question on a test, or you were wrong in any way? Well, let me tell you, if you've ever missed a question on a test, and you've ever been wrong, you've been wrong, guess what? Then that means that there is a probability that you're actually wrong in this too. That you're wrong. There's a probability that you're wrong, and there is a God. And he did create a heaven, and he did create a hell, and that you're going to lift up your eyes there. Look, this is just a minimal amount of time. It's a small amount of time that we get on this earth. You can either choose to live eternally with God in heaven, or you can choose to live for no less than 1,000 years in hell, only to be brought out of there and judged and then thrown into the lake of fire where God can kill you in the flesh and the spirit. Look, you need to think about it. You need to figure it out, because it's the most important decision you'll ever make. We're in a mess in the world today. We're in an absolute mess. To me, we're living on hell on earth. And half of you people that are like horrible, and you're all about this and you're delusional and you don't believe in God and you snub your nose at God, you know what? I've got mercy and grace for you, and I want to see you saved, but I can't stand being around you people. I cannot stand it. You guys are delusional. You guys don't love God. You're the problem with the earth, and ain't nobody wants to live around you. Ain't nobody want to be around you. All these crazy things that you guys are doing today, and all you crazy what you guys want. Y'all don't care about God. You don't care about freedom. You don't care about love. You don't care about people. You're not out feeding people that are hungry. You don't care about them. You only care about yourself, what you have, your job. You don't care about anybody. You need to stop that. You're a sinner, and I'm a sinner. We all need Jesus. And he said, he is the only one. He said, nobody comes to the Father but by me. And if you want to say there is no God, I'm going to give you one word: Israel. If you want to find out if there's a God, Israel is the thing you need to look at. Israel is the thing you need to look at. Israel is the answer you're looking for. You look at Israel and you'll find God. You'll find God. Don't go to hell. It's the absence of every good thing God ever created, and there's no way out. There's no way out. Be the bride. Take part in the inheritance of Jesus Christ. He is going to be crowned King of Kings and Lord of Lords. We're coming back here after this tribulation that you don't believe in. We're coming back here. We're coming back here to take the deed to earth. We're coming back. We're taking this place back. None of you guys are going to be here. There is going to be no voting, right? King Jesus is going to sit on the throne in Jerusalem, and he is going to rule the nations with a rod of iron. So look, you've got no chance. You cannot stand in front of Jesus Christ. You will kneel in front of Jesus, and you will proclaim with your mouth that he is Lord, but there will be no mercy. There will be no grace for you. It's only on this side. Be washed in the blood.
We all live in sin's restaurant, where sin is served, all day, every day. The only way out is to pay at the counter. Death is the only payment that is accepted. Jesus goes table to table, offering to pay the checks for anyone who will accept him. Some politely decline, thinking they should pay the check on their own, while others rudely decline, proclaiming they don't need anyone to pay anything for them, and they just go on eating. But a few, pricked in their heart by the generosity of Jesus, gladly and immediately accept his offer. Jesus leaves with them his Spirit. This assures them he will indeed pay their check in full. Salvation is as simple as this illustration of sin's restaurant. To leave this world through life, we have to accept God's free gift, and continue to trust Jesus will pay the check when it's time for us to check out. The ABCs of salvation. The A is for admit you have been sitting at sin's table your whole life, and you will continue to sit there till it's time for you to check out. The B is for believe. Believe Jesus is the only one that can pay your check. Believe that no matter how long you have to sit at the table, or how much you are tempted to eat, Jesus will still pick up your check. The C is for confess. Confess with your mouth to others that Jesus is picking up your check. It's as simple as ABC. Jesus is at your table now. Are you going to let him pick up the check? Pray with me now. Lord Jesus, I have been sitting at this table my whole life just gobbling up sin. I can't help it. I don't want to die this way. I don't want to be separated from you. Please, please save me. Give me a new heart to serve you, one that is mindful of you. If you prayed that simple prayer, put some faith behind it and go tell others what Jesus has done for you. If you can find a faith-filled, Bible-believing church, get baptized as a witness to what Jesus has done for you. If you got the real deal, you will know it. Jesus will give to you his Spirit to comfort you, as a down payment on your salvation. If the church has already been raptured, and you are watching this, don't wait another second. Give your life to Jesus, now, before it's eternally too late.